everybody, it's me and Joy. You would have seen her changing video. I hope, it depends how I upload. Well, as I said, we are going for a drive, and I don't know where, actually I've got an idea where we will lead to, but whether we get this way, I have no idea. I have never been this way. I wasn't going to bring you with me. I was going to wait till I got there, but I thought I'll bring you with me and we can see the sights, see what's around and see what we can do. I have got supplies, I have got toilet paper, I have got tissues, I have got water, I have got biscuits. I think that's all I need in case you never know what could happen along the way. I get lost, you're going to come with me. So are you in for it? Are you in for this good trip? I don't know how long it's going to take, but we're going to get there. I've got my phone on charging. Don't know how long I've got on this. We're going. So come and join me. We've got little Joy, and we brought along a little toy for her, a pink rabbit. I think that's one of Sarah's rabbits. So we are going. So enjoy the trip. I don't know if I'll speak. Maybe I will. So we'll see what happens. So we're going to have a good trip together. Are we? Or are we? See you there. Enjoy the trip, guys. Okay, guys, off we go. And D for drunk. And it's Easter Monday here in Australia. Do you have an Easter Monday? I've asked this in a previous video the other day. Do you have actually a 4-day weekend? Although it's classified as a 4-day weekend, the only main holiday is Good Friday, where most of the shops are closed. This is still Pickabeen Road, where on the road I'm staying. So I actually should have videoed you down driveway and how I get down from where I'm staying. I might do that another day. I'm not quite sure. As I said in the previous video in Changing Joy, I am actually thinking of going home Wednesday afternoon. That's why there's no rush. You've got to get up early on Thursday to get up and leave by 10 o'clock. I thought I'll leave Wednesday afternoon. I don't know what we've got to see out here. Oh, we've got some moo cows. Oh, I love moo cows. Hands up those who love moo cows. Got moo cows under that tree. I don't know if you can see them. It's a baby calf. Got some more to our right. No overtaking or passing. Okay. I don't see anybody going. Oh, these cows are Herefords. I love cows. I don't know if I said before. Oh, one place I've been wanting to go without Stokers. I might head that way. If this takes me where I think it's going to take me, we might head out there. My grandparents, they had a dairy farm and banana farm at a place called Stoker's Siding, not far from Murwillumbah. Just remind me, I wanted to go out there and have a look. So tomorrow I've got some more cows. If I get a few more cows, I will slow down and put them in the shot. Fans of those who like cows. Well, that's where our milk comes from, which also our cheese. And we all love our milk, and we all love our cheese. I've got little Joy beside me. I haven't got her covered up because who's going to see me out here? We've got some horses to our left. There's not much on our right. This is just all countryside. As I said, I've never been here before. It's just something I've never do, and I'm doing it. Just seeing a different part of the Tweed. Oh, sugar. We have got some gravel road. So I'm not really... I hope it does go somewhere. See, we've got some more cows over there. They're black ones. What kind of colour milk do they give you? This is the Australian countryside. The dairy area. I suppose you're wondering why I brought toilet paper. So why do you need toilet paper? If you don't know, everybody knows why we have toilet paper. And going on a trip where I don't know where I'm going, and I'm pretty sure there's no public toilet out here anywhere. But then again, I might, if I gotta go, okay, we've got a bit of a bumpy road here. I didn't know it's a gravel road. If this doesn't go where I think it's going to go, but that's okay. It's about exploring your surroundings, get to see part of your beautiful country that you've never been before. So how about we do a challenge? Can someone do this? Even if it's only just one person, you've got a vehicle and there's some part in where you live where you have never been before. Do it. Okay, we've got a creek. We have got water. Oh shit. I don't know if I should go over. Hang on. I'm going to get out and see how deep this water is, so hang on. See? We have got water over the road. I'll be back in a tick. Our legs are running. Okay. I hope you saw me. So it's a change of plans. I cannot cross that. There's no way I'm going across there, because what are you always told in a flood, oh not flooding, but you do not cross water over the road, especially when you don't know how deep it is. And I've never been here before, so I don't know how deep that water is, and I was not going to walk in. So we're going to have to go backwards. So guys, here we go. Don't worry, I'm a good backer-upper. It is 11:45 a.m. I got to back her up. Till I find a place to turn around. There's a creek running beside me. I think there was somewhere back there I could turn around, but well, there goes our trip. I was hoping to go get lost and go bush, but we went so bush we can't go any further. Bugger. That is really, maybe if I can turn around here. There's a bit of grass there. I can probably turn around here. Plenty of room. Hey, cows. I can turn around here, hopefully. Maybe there's a driveway up here. There is a driveway back here somewhere. I think I would reverse into that, be easier. I don't want to get stuck on the grass. There's no, lucky it's not a busy road. There's some cows out here. Aren't they gorgeous? Hang on. We can stop. I'll take you off my holder. I had to start the video again because I took a photo of nothing. If I want to take it, if it's, I actually can take photos off the camera. Oh, here's it. Oh, here we are. I'll reverse up a bit. I can reverse up into there. Yeah, I'll reverse, go forward. D for drunk, yeah. Go forward and reverse up there. As I said, I'm a good backer-upper. I love getting into a tight spot where I've got to challenge my driving. When I was a taxi driver, I had to. See? No problem. Yay! Now we're going back the way we came. Well, now we're seeing the other side of the road. It's a pain that we didn't get very far. But, you know, them's the brakes. I know where I think it was heading to, but what I might do, I might still head that way, but go another way. There is another way, but it's a shorter way. It's not as touristy. Not as exciting as going at a place that you've never been before. But yous haven't been here. So where I'm going, I have been before. You know what I need? I need a drink. So I might pull over up here and get a drink. Need a drink of water. So glad I brought my water. See, smart people. Oh, beautiful. Oh. Off we go again. I don't know what we're going to see. Well, that's... Okay, we did a bit of we had a bit of excitement. We come across a flooded creek. Maybe it's the rain coming down from the mountain. Maybe what that is. And you probably need a four-wheel drive to get to the other side. Well, I'm not in a four-wheel drive. And I've actually never... the vehicle I had in Tassie, it was a four-wheel drive. I have driven it, but I've never actually used a four-wheel drive to actually drive. Do you get what I'm talking about? Oh, and down comes the rain. Down comes the rain. Who knows that song? Come on, we know Incy Wincy Spider. Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed poor Incy out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. So Incy Wincy Spider climbed up the spout again. Well, as long as that... Oh, sugar. There was a bump there. Didn't go anywhere. No. Didn't go anywhere. Oh, there's people there doing a bit of spraying. So the lady waved, so I waved back. She probably smiled because I probably thought I knew I would have to come back because there's nowhere to go. I don't know. We're on a wickety-wackety bridge. Oh, there's a nice house up there. I like that one. That's one I'll have. Oh, I got the aircon turned off. I got the window open, and just enjoying being out in this beautiful countryside. I might head out to Stokers. And just go for a drive out there, because I know we can go for a drive out that way. There's no creeks. Oh, there is I think they've got a better bridge than what they used to have. I know Stokers, as I said, my grandparents had a dairy farm and banana farm out there. And there used to be an old rickety bridge to head out to where they lived. But no longer. They fixed it up. But where they had the bananas growing on the hillside, there is now homes. So no nannies. It's got to be a good nanny. Oh my goodness, the nannies back then were amazing. They were true bananas. Actually getting them straight off the bunch. It was got some Chinese chicken. So can't go anywhere, mate. Doesn't lead anywhere. Don't know where that car's going. Some nice homes out here. I think I could go back up the hill and come back down again to show you where I got up and come down. But the owner of the cabin was working, and he had a lead across the road. He had to lift it up for me to get through, so maybe I should have videoed it when I was coming down. Maybe when I'm leaving on Wednesday afternoon, I might do that. Because I know last year when I stayed here, I did leave because I couldn't get to sleep that night, and I was just laying. I thought, what the sugar? I will get up and go home early. And I did, and I love driving, you know. There is another road around the road, but that also comes to a dead. Maybe we might go and have a sticker beak at that road. I got a full tank of petrol, so I won't run out unless something dire happens. Yes, that's the house, my cabin up there. I know, I don't know if you've seen the video where there's one video I did at the Plaza Markets. There was music playing in the background, and I did a live video regarding this, how I got an email from YouTube saying that the music I had in my video was copyrighted. Well, as I said in the video, I did not add that music to my video. That music was in the background. I did not add it. I do not add music to my videos. Any time I add music is at my first and last slide. That's the only place I add music to my videos, and that comes off YouTube channel. So it's raining and it's coming in the window. They need window guards on. They used to have these guards on the windows, and they were brilliant, especially when it was raining. You could actually put your window down and still have breeze coming in the car. Well, these days, you can't have no breeze coming in the car because they've got none of them side doovers on. As I said, this is Piccabeen. It's actually called Piccabeen. I've been pronouncing it Piccabeen, like P-I-C-K, but it's not. It's Piccabeen. P-I-G-G-B-E-E-N is how it is pronounced. Piccabeen. I only discovered that on. What did I discover that on? Oh, when I was going to the airport the other day, because I know the Coolangatta airport here is actually all upgraded. There's a lot more there than there was when I knew it first years ago. So I had to put my GPS on how to actually get to Subway. And I tell you, I'm never going back to that Subway again. Never, never, never. It was the worst Subway ever. First of all, no beetroot. I tell you, no beetroot. I really said, why not beetroot? What's that? Let's be put up. It's sacrilege not to have them beetroot. Everywhere else has beetroot. Okay, I'll deal with that. But that even when I thought of walking out, I thought, but I should have got up and just walked out. Sorry, mate, no beetroot, I'm going. But my worms needed to be fed, and they were biting, so I needed to feed them. And I did not enjoy it. Did not. I should have went with my first instinct and go to Red Rooster and got chicken, because I love chicken. Sorry if there are any vegan vegetarians out there. I do understand the reason why you go vegan and vegetarian, but I'm sorry. But then again, the only meat I seem to eat at the moment is ham. And I'm sorry for any Muslims out there, but sorry, this is what I eat, and it's the food I grew up on. I don't think I don't eat a lot of meat. I love my cheese. I love my eggs. I love my. How about we might turn right here. Oh no, it doesn't go anywhere. I know, because I looked on Google Maps. We'll go left, and we'll go through. I haven't showed you this way. And we won't go through the main part. We'll go up the highway. We'll go up over what is Balamble Heights, which is the back road to get to where I'm going. I finally put my towels out. Oh, I'm not doing a wash. I know I'm here for. I've got enough clothes to last me till I go home. Till I go home till Friday. I'll take the car back Friday. So when I get back home, and then I can do a wash. I'm just washing my undies out. That's all that needs to wash. My pants and my bra. I'll wash those out. They can hand wash, no worries. But the other, it's not hot. And they hang them up so there's air coming through. So I thought, what the hell? I can't be bothered with washing. I prefer spending time with my babies, spending time with you, my subbies, and my subscribers. Thank you for being there. Thank you if you watch my videos. Thank you for that. You know, I do enjoy it. As I said, when I first started this, I started this channel just to share my babies and to share my love of my reborns and to be in another part of the reborn community. That's it. That's why I did it. It's a good hobby for me, and it is really good. As you know, I do have a mental illness. I've had anxiety for going back to, I think it's 2014. That's when it really kicked in. But I think it started way back before that. The cause of it, and so I just. And depression, I think depression came on, I think after when I had my hysterectomy in 2008. I think that's a part of the menopause part. Then I've also got borderline personality disorder, which I did not know I had, which was brought out by my ex. She brought out my abandonment issues, and I did not know. That will always be with me because I know they are there. At the moment, everything's doing really good. I've got my bowels are going good. Or they have played up. They did play up last night. And they actually played up. They actually played up yesterday and last night. Yesterday I had sub for lunch. I had my usual sub. I had my gluten-free wrap and my beetroot and my cheese and my ham and lettuce and that. I had that and carrot. I had that. Then I went driving around Fingal. When I got to Fingal, I thought, okay, girl, we need a loo. Had to find a loo, and I found one, and yep, let rip. Afterward, I felt good. Then last night, I had a salad. I had an egg, and beetroot, and pineapple, and cheese. What else did I have? And ham. And not long after that, let rip again. So, yeah. So this is, excuse me, this is West Tweed. I might chuck a right, go along this street. My second eldest sister lived along this street until she passed away in 2009. She had, I'm pretty sure it was non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, the cancer. She lived along here. This used to be, what? I don't know what this street is called now. They changed the name of the street when they put the other road in. She lived just up here. See how it is. Oh, it looks okay. Looks good. They said we're at West Tweed Heads. This is another street, another part of the area. Living on the bottom side, you're good, okay, but on the on the right side, you're on the hill. And yeah, now we're going to chuck a left. No one coming. Then we're going to chuck a right. all this has changed. Oh, that there's a baker and all that there, but I've eaten all my banana bread. Slow down, a kidney crossing ahead. Oh, a kidney crossing, yay! A kidney codner is a spiny anteater or porcupine, I think. There's all different names for it. As I said, this is scenic drive. It is a scenic drive if you get past the trees. We are heading upwards. We are heading upwards as it's up in the air elevation. I think this is still classified as West Tweed Heads. I had a dream about this area, a while back. It was really weird dream. I can still remember it, but it was just a weird dream. Instead of driving down, I was walking down and the road was completely different. Or was I driving? I cannot remember. It was really weird. And it was completely different to what it is seen as now. Actually, there's a good lookout at Lions Look. It's called Lions Lookout. It's not because there's no lions there. It's by the line. I think this thing called the Lions Club or something around the place, and they are the ones who probably, I think, looked after it. I don't know if they still look after it, but that's in Mooloolaba. You actually overlook Mooloolaba, main part of town, which we were there the other day. Which, if you've seen the video, we've got a view here. I will get out and take you on this bit of a view over wherever. Hang on for a minute. We will get out. I'll get my shoes on because we are on a bit of gravel road on the side of the road. I'm not. Yeah, come with me. I just shoved it off. See where we're going. Oh, sorry about the darkness. I've got to get out. I should have stopped it, but there's a view. This is actually known as Terranora Lakes because all the river and that. This leads into the Tweed River, which then leads out to the sea, which is a river that goes up to Mooloolaba. That part down there, a bit of land down there. There's actually part of Balambal Heights is where we're heading to. We're going through it. I don't know if I'll be able to video a lot of this because I've only got an hour left on my video. I might stop it when I get back in the car, otherwise you see dark. So I'll see you in a minute. Thank you. A lot of traffic coming this way. I so wish we could have crossed that river, that creek. It's a pain, isn't it, guys, eh? What do you reckon? They should have known we wanted to go. I'm wishing now that I actually had brought my OTG cable, so that I could have actually brought it with me, because when I'm out, I don't have my computer, and if I run out of space doing videos while I'm out, I can't do any more videos. Which happened yesterday, I think it was. I was doing the video, it was Easter Sunday. I ran out of space on my camera and I had to go and transfer the files on my computer. That was yesterday. I can't remember. What's today's Monday? Yeah. I had my Easter egg last night. It was gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free, vegan-free, vegan friendly, and it didn't taste like chocolate. It tasted like a bit of an orange tangy thing. It did not taste like chocolate, but at least I was eating an Easter egg. I did have hot cross buns, which if you've seen my Good Friday video, you'll have seen I had hot cross buns, which you only have on Good Friday. That's what they were intended for. I have got about 50 minutes on here, but I won't be able to show everything today, which is going to be sad. I have got a thumb drive here, but I don't have my on-the-go cable that I could plug it into my phone and transfer it over, and I don't think there's anywhere where I could find one. I do have one at home, which is a good place for it. I said, this is Bilamble Heights. I was going to go up Choco left right here and take you up to what used to be Terranor Lakes Country Club, but I preferred to show you the rest of this trip, just where I'm going, and this will actually come out at Tumbalgum, which we went through on... When did we go through there? Saturday. Yes, Saturday. When we went to Mooloolaba. If I don't get anything in this trip, that's okay. I will do another trip. I'll probably come up and get another time. I'm not quite sure when. I might go somewhere different. As I said earlier, I know I'm good at this. I'm going home Wednesday afternoon sometime. So I'll have all Thursday and Friday morning to actually do some videos around the area, just around Coffs itself. I will show you some sites of Coffs. So it's holidays time. I wonder if the lookout will be busy. I'll just have to take pot luck and see what happens. But probably because they've got this thing up there. I think I'm coming in Pickman, coming into... This is Bilamble, the village of Bilamble. It's a tiny village. I think the only store they have is a service station, and that sells all stuff. My God, that school has grown. That's a Bilamble public school, the primary school. It has grown so much. Yeah. Oh my goodness, yeah, has it grown? I suppose people are moving to the area, people are growing up and having kids, and they send them to the school that they went to. There's a Bilamble Creek residential village, which in other words is a caravan park. This way we go to Mooloolaba. I might chuck the left. I'm not quite sure if I chuck I have been that way, but I think it comes out Mooloolaba. Hopkins Road. That's where you go Dolgeigan. There's a Bilamble Footy Club. They've got horses on our right hand side, which you cannot see. I watched a video of Stephanie's last night where she went looking for snow, and it was so cute. They had... Parker did a snow angel. We don't have snow here. It doesn't get that cold here. We do have sand. I don't know if you can do a sand angel. It probably looks kind of stupid doing a sand angel. Hopefully, I do hope that the rain clears up. Maybe tomorrow. I want to go. There was a lot of people at Kingy Beach yesterday when I was there, and it was. I didn't want to be a lot of people around. I just wanted to be me and use to actually film the video in Kingy, in the beach. Hopefully, if not this time, it's next time. I think the last time I was here, I didn't go on Kingy Beach last time. I can't remember what happened. I know last time I was here, I was only here for a few days. I was here from the Thursday until the Sunday. Because it was only a few days. I was up here for my birthday. So, if you want to see that video and you haven't seen the videos from my birthday, just head back to September. Have I got them grouped? I should. Oh no, I've got them grouped. I've got some in group play things. It's only 12:20. So you say I've got 4 hours if I want to get home for Bold and Beautiful. We do have big trees. Now that's a good place to go. There's a place on the Gold Coast, inland from the Gold Coast, Natural Arch. Well, actually, they call it Natural Bridge. They have got these amazing big trees. I mean, they'll be old. They are big trees, as I mean in the thickness of the trunk, and they would be so amazing. I haven't been up. The last time I was up there when I was living in Wollongbar, me and my ex, my partner at the time, we went up there. You know what I hate? I don't like these hurdles in the road, in our road of life that we get thrown at us. I've had a lot of hurdles I've had to get over. And you know what? I am darn sick of it. Hopefully things will start to smooth out. As I said, I am feeling good in myself. I've taken these emu oil capsules for my bowels, which is very good. I'm taking this tea for my sleeping, and it's also helping my depression. So we are going right. We'll take us to Tumbalga, Wollongbar. If we went left, we'll go Terranora, where we used to live, and further on Venora Point, Tweed Heads. If I don't go this time, maybe next time I'll show you. We lived at Terranora when I'm not quite sure how old I was when we moved to Terranora from South Tweed Heads, but by the time I was 18 months old, we were there, because that's when my sister below me was born. And she's crazy. She's not the only one in our family who's crazy. I think I'm the sanest. I am the sanest. I know, but I don't know. I know that most of depression, people who suffer depression, there is some kind of childhood trauma that caused it. That goes the same with borderline personality disorder. It's some kind of childhood trauma. I know there was something in my childhood that caused that. Because the last time I was at Heal for Life, I was triggered as someone was talking about something, and all of a sudden I was triggered. I just froze, and at the time I had Ruby with me, and I can still remember holding her tighter and tighter, because I was scared. I had no idea why I was scared. I was sitting there, I could see it, I was still frozen, I was still doing it, and no, I could still see what was going on, I could still take all that in. They'll finish what they were doing, and they were moving off, heading off somewhere, and one of the volunteers, they had volunteers there who come in and like counsellors, that they've all been through it, they're all survivors of abuse and whatever. I'm not saying I was abused, I don't know what happened. And she said to me, "What's wrong?" or something, and I just said, "I'm scared." Then she said, "Look at my eyes." I looked in her eyes, and she said, it's okay to be scared. And I said, it's okay to be scared. And it is okay to be scared. It is okay to be scared. It is okay to cry. Whatever feelings you are feeling, that is okay. No one can say that you shouldn't feel that way. It is okay, because they do not know what you're going through, what you've been through. If you want to scream, if you want to shout, if you want to whatever, it is okay to do that. Do not let anyone say you cannot do that. It's the same with our reborns. They cannot tell us what they say. why have you got Reborns? Why do you do that? When I was out at Tweed on Thursday, when I was in Tweed City Shopping Centre, and I was carrying a little bead. I had a little blanket on him, you know, and there's a lady there from the telecommunication shops there. She actually ran into a lady coming out of her shop to come to see this little baby. She said, oh, he's so cute. I said, it's a doll. She said, what? You really think it looks so cute? I said, it's a boy. It looks like a girl. I said, no, it's a boy. She said, why do you carry it around? Because I like doing it. I said, this is my hobby, and I love carrying it. I said, these are good for, I told her, good for people with dementia. I'm not quite sure about men, but I think it's mainly towards the women who have dementia. These Reborn dolls are excellent for that. And if you have a mental illness, it gives you a security, like a security that you can hold and you can love and you can hold. You can love these, and they're dolls. And also good for those who have lost babies. I told her, how will that help? You know, I said, well, I have lost a baby, and I found out I couldn't have children. I was unable to have children anyway. I said, and it has helped me. I said, by buying the baby clothes, by buying the cot when I needed it, by buying the baby pram, and just by enjoying being, sugar. Okay, I should have turned off back there, I think. No, it's not. No, I'm right. No, I'm okay. So, no one should put you down. No one should say, if they ask you why you do this, you tell them why you do this. Just tell them the truth. And if they don't accept it, they're the ones with the problem. Okay, where we are at the moment is Tumbulgum. And you know, we come through here the other day, we have got a lunatic in front of us. So I might get off the road a bit here and just end this video for now. Oh, sorry, I forgot. We'll go a bit further. I wonder if I can get a fizzy drink somewhere. There is a shop up here. You probably remember this. This is Tumbulgum. I'll actually pull up somewhere and I will show you the river. I'll stop near the shop and I'll show you where the ferry used to go across. I think in the other video I showed you, used to be a ferry going across. But we come across a bridge just back there that was put in years ago to get rid of the ferry, because only so many cars could go on the ferry, then you had to wait for it to come over, and if you missed it you had to wait for it to come back again. So that was it. See if I can get a park up here so I can show you a bit of this area. I'm about iffy now in buying food because of what happened yesterday. I could have parked there. We got any parks? I can't find a car park. Oh, they got a car park. Busy. This is busy. They're all here. Whoops. The pub. We've got the pub on my left. They reckon it's. I have been there. I know who we are. Oh, buggered. Bikes! Urgh! I'll go up here a bit and chuck a Yui and see if I can find a park so I can get out and have a look at this area. I'll chuck a Yui here. They all chuck a Yui. I might have to go in further. Someone else was chucking a wheelie. Everybody's chucking a Yui. They're all. I don't want to go on the low drive. And we can't see Mount Warning again today because I thought the guy up there was peeing, but he's fishing. Probably trying to get some lunch. So there's a river. You can see the Tweed. That's the Tweed River again. Well, we're up. This is a popular river for water sports. They've probably become more so when they got rid of the ferry, because the ferry was in the middle. Oh good, these bikes are going. What I want is the toilet break. Oh wait! Don't be so impatient! Guy behind me was bipping. So, okay, you know where I'm going now? Some people, oh yeah, where is he? Oh no, he's in New South. Some people get so impatient, you wonder why, eh? What are they going to hurry for? Where's the indicator? No indicator. What an idiot! What an idiot. I tell you people, this place is full of idiots. So full of idiots. No, I don't think I'll get in there. I'll go further. I don't like the size of the car parks. I could have, but someone else can go in there. Might be able to get down here further. I didn't like that one. Maybe, oh yeah, I can get in front here. This is better. Now this is a better park. Vehicles over 6 metres. Oh, bug up. We can't park here. I said vehicles over 6 metres. Oh. I don't know. When we're going to get a park. Put in a D for drunk. No, I don't. I can't find a place I can go. Maybe up here somewhere. No, I think I might stop it. I've got to go find a toilet. So I've got to go back that way. So I'll see if I can chuck a Yui somewhere and go back. Because I really need to go to the toilet. Okay, we'll chuck a lefty. We'll do a bit of tour of this little town. All 50 Ks. They used to have a cop shop here. Might put the aircon on. They got a school here somewhere, which is up here on our left. They got these nice Ponciana trees. They spread out and they're really nice. That's the school there. Maybe I might get a park here. Then I've got to find. There might be some loos around here. Hopefully there is. It's a no-through road. I don't. No, they go. Can I park in here? Yeah. Hopefully some. Oh no, there's no toilet here. Public toilets behind. No, I gotta go. No toilets here. Isn't that a pain? Behind Hall, which is 250 metres, which is where I chucked the Yui. Oh, that car park is still there. Oh, Mount Warning's got a cap on. So which means a bit of rain. Mount Warning, I think I've said in a previous video, was named by Captain Cook as he cruised up the Pacific Ocean, up the east coast of Australia, and here is our toilets. I should have went before because they were here. So I will stop and I will go visit and see what happens. I'll see you later. Well, hello everybody. I'm at Moolumba. When I finished at Kambalgam, I kept going. I come to Moolumba. I was ready for lunch. I wanted chicken. So I went up to Coles in the shopping centre and I got half a chicken for $5.50, cheaper than Red Rooster when I get a quarter and a drink. I'm sitting down here at Knox Park in Moolumba. That's what you're looking at. That is some water bubbling up. This is a man-made lake, you probably could see. It's beautiful. I got little Joy with me. She came with me. She came shopping with me. I did something not bad, but probably I shouldn't have. I had a bit of the stuffing in the chicken, and I don't know how that's going to affect it because that has bread in it. With bread has wheat, so I'm in a hurry about what's going to happen. So I just got to take it as it comes. It's still overcast. It's still a beautiful day, and it is really nice here. We are in a picnic table. There's 3 tables here for us to sit at. I've got the one closest to the water. You see little duckies there, and they've got a little island there with the Chinese chicken. I'll get it closer. There, see? They're actually called ibises, but some people call them bin chicken. I call them Chinese chicken. Bin chicken because they raid the bins, and Chinese chicken is because years ago, a long time ago, a Chinese restaurant at South Tweed Heads, the people were caught at the local dump killing these birds and taking them back and cooking them as chicken. That was on the front page of the Daily Rag. So that was why I call them Chinese chicken. But I have actually eaten Chinese since then. I don't eat a lot of Chinese. It's been a while since I've eaten Chinese, but this is really nice here. I think there's only maybe 3 of those bubbling around here. When they get a flood, this does flood over. Get out. Into my chicken. When I went up to Coles, I went into the reject shop and I found something really nice. It's in the car. I'll have to show you later. I've only got half an hour left on my camera for my videos. So it's something I'll have to fix up when I get home later, back to my cabin. But it's a beautiful day here. I might sit here a bit, then I might take you around and show you the school I went to. It's a lot bigger than what it was when I was here. A lot bigger. Because when I went here, it only went to 4th year, which is year 10. Now it goes through the year 12. So I only went to 4th year. 4th form, year 10. The only way I could have went further, which I didn't want, was go to a public school. No, I had enough of school by the time I got there. Moolumba's a quiet little town at the moment. As I said, today it's a public holiday here in Australia. It's classified as a public holiday, but shops are open anyway. Look at that bubbly water. So nice. I'm just hoping this chicken, I haven't had seasoning for a long time, and it was just there and I just ate it and I forgot about it. But we'll see what happens. I did bring my medicine, the stuff I take when I get a lot of wind, so that will help that. I always carry that with me. So we've got a little bird here, don't know what he is. Betaloo's over here. I don't know if we've got any park kids. I might go and have a look. Over there, see the sign over there, that is Sunnyside Shopping Centre with those signs over there. That's where I got my chicken from in Coles. It's not a very big shopping centre. It's got Coles, it's got the reject shop, it's got a meat place and a takeaway, and it's got Baker's Delight, Target Country, and a few other little places. So it's only a little shop. Coles have got a competition with IGA. Their competition on the other side. I lived here for about 18 months in my late teens. I lived with my grandparents because I worked up here. It was a nice place to live. And once I got my license and got a car, I moved back home to Kingscliff. That way I could drive to work. As I said, this is Mooloolaba. Nice park. Go check it out. There. Mooloolaba is actually where I was born, in the hospital where I went the other day. I went to see my sister. Oh, it is nice here. It's got a nice breeze blowing. It's a garbage bin easy, so I just chucked. I didn't eat all the chicken. I just ate as much as I want. For $5.50 for half the chicken. If I go to the they haven't got a Red Rooster. If I get a quarter of chicken, it would have cost more than that. Some birdies over there. Let's see, bring them in. Sitting over there on the rock. I think they're called shags. I think. Oh, excuse me. I might go on some video where my school is, and yeah. So I'll see you on the other side. Okay, I'm back. What have I got? I got half an hour. Where are we? Oh, I need D for drunk. Okay, what you see up top of the hill here? I stopped and put my camera going and handbrake. That building there, what you can see now, is where the nuns used to live. The convent. Sorry, somehow my phone stopped for some reason, and you missed seeing something. So I will go back around there in a minute. There was the church and the hall, and I missed telling you about all that. So we'll come down here further where we can get a better look of the school. It is so big. Oh my God, it is so big. It's not just the high school. It's also a primary school. Oh my goodness, look at it. That is, oops. Put in Pizza Park, turn her off. I'll take this off. That is so big. I mean, from the last time I've seen it, like this part over here was not here the last time that I can remember. It was up the back in between there. Where are we? There, just above my finger. That was the only building with her bluey. That was the only building here. Oh, there was buildings down below here for the primary school, but it was never like this. It was never like this. And so this is, get out of the road. This is my high school. This is where I went from high school, and see the church above there. That's what I missed seeing. There was somehow the camera stopped, and I don't know why. So missed seeing that. I'll go around the block and I'll show you that again. See the other part of the school. I've only got about 25 minutes left to actually video, so there'll be no videoing today unless I can get a bigger memory doover. I don't know. I don't think today being a public holiday, they'd probably not be able to. This is where we used to have our sports carnival. I don't know where they have it now. We had much bigger room for our sports carnival. When we used to have sports, we used to have an oval. Where they used to run around for the oval. We used to have hurdles, javelin, shot put, all on here. They've got a basketball court there now. Looks like they've got stakes here for the 4 colours from the sports team is red, yellow, green and blue. I was in the blue team. We've got some people coming past. Don't want to video them. They're walking on my... Oh, looks like... There. That's the school, so I'll stop this. No, I'll put it back into my jack. There we are. And we'll go around the block and I'll show you the church which you missed out on. In that video where I said I had that bit of stuffing out of the chicken, I thought it didn't affect me. Having my drops helped. And tummy's feeling okay. I did start burping, but getting them drops into me, that stopped it. I was trying to put it into reverse, but you know what? I gotta have the car started. I'm a duffer. Put it out for reverse. Now we will go around. I hope you're enjoying seeing some of my town. Across the road there is the showground. That's where I have the yearly shows every year in November. These people are just going for a walk. I will turn this around so you can see up the side. The school kids, the primary school kids, even got a little playground. Oh, that's really weird. This is still part of the school. It is so big. The after enrollment for 2020, this is part of the school. And this light brick place here, that was the only part that was ever there. That was the only part of the school. The primary school were up here and they did have a part down the bottom. I'll go, as I said, I've missed the church at the church. Oh, that's the Uniting Church. So here we are again. As I said, there's the this is the Sacred Heart Church. This is where we went to Mass. We're at school. This is where my grandparents had their funeral in here. In the church. We used to go to because it was also the high school here. We used to every Friday was taking turns of going to Mass. But on the first Friday of the month, everyone went to Mass. And beside that is the hall. That used to be the church. As you can tell by the way it's been built. And that is a church when my grandparents got married. All those time again. Across the road here, we have got, I can't see. Back again. For some reason, the camera stopped again. I think you got all the church in, but as I was saying, we didn't get in. Over here, what we call a TAFE college, technical and further education. That's for those people who want to do a. Should I be past here? What is that? Who want a further career in whether they want a hairdresser, computer, any computerized. They do it there, technical, all that. They do a lot of stuff. Even people who don't get on well at school, they leave school and they can actually go and do courses at TAFE to finish their education. It is raining. I don't know if I should be parked where I am, because someone just drove in behind me. Well, the schools are on holiday at the moment. They got 2 weeks school holidays. Over here they have 4 terms. When I was at school, there was only 3 terms. They get more holidays these days than when I used to. That's the main street of Moorlaba. It does flood in the rain. I mean, it can come right up the top of the shops. It can really do it. I've got about 20 minutes left to record, which means I can't do much. I've got a lot of fixing up this because it stopped and it stopped and I had to start and I don't know what was going on. Hang on. Had the radio going. Well, there was no music. There was someone talking. That's it. Well, looks like the priest who does this church, he also does out at Burringbar. They got the masses. Yeah, Thursday was Holy Thursday, Good Friday, and the Easter Vigil on. They used to do a thing called the Stations of the Cross. I'm not quite sure when they used to do that, because we used to do it at school. They got these things around. I've got to remember about it now, because it's been a long time since I did anything like it, like at school. But that was 1973. And we're in 2019. So what does that make it? 43. In November, it'll be 46 years since I left school. Yes, that'd be right. 46 years. They used to have the Stations of the Cross. They used to have these holy pictures around the church, and they depicted something to do with Christ. I'm not quite sure. And we used to have to go to each one. I think there was 12 of them. I think there was 12 Stations of the Cross. I'm going to have to Google to find out what it actually was. Because just staying here and doing this has reminded me about it's what we used to do. We used to go and stand in front of each of the stations, as we called them. They were like some kind of a picture to do with Christ, and say a prayer. I don't know if it was a designated prayer. We said I might have been the rosary. I cannot remember what it was. I will have to look into that and just see what it was. I can't remember. I remember the Stations of the Cross. Remember them being around the church. The church is closed. And there's no more church now. Until... Actually, the mass here tomorrow. At 5:30. Now, that'd be interesting. Weekday mass times, 5:30 Tuesday. Yeah. You know what? I might come up to the mass. I might do that. I haven't been, the last time I was in this church was for my grandmother's funeral. I suppose Dad had his here, but I didn't go to Dad's funeral because I didn't want to. I didn't like him. I know you probably think you're a bad person because you didn't like your father, but do not judge me because of that. We all have our differences. We all do not like someone for some reason. So the car coming out behind me, I don't know who they were. They may have been teachers, but I think I might come to mass. Yeah, I used to go to school here.
I know your face. I'm Philomena Zambelli, but I was...
Philomena Norris.
Yeah.
I'm St. Neil.
And you went to school with Julie or Pauline? Pauline Norris?
I can't remember.
How old are you?
61. Left in 73.
Okay. No. Anyway.
Terry.
Terry. Right, Terry Norris.
That's
my
it?
little brother.
Yes, that was it.
Yeah. See you later.
See ya. Sorry about that. Paul, I wanted to know if I was okay. The ones coming out of church. One of the ladies in the car, she knew my face, she remembered my face, and I went to school, same class as her brother. She just wanted to know if I was okay. That wasn't that nice, you know. Probably I'm sitting here. I was here when they came in. I'm here when they go out. But I might come at the mass. Mass. I don't have good. I have to wear my thongs. Hopefully it's not wet. I might do that tomorrow. I might do that. So when it went a bit dark just then, that's when I put the phone down. I just told her I went to school. You probably heard it. I went to school here. I'm just having a look. And so I might come to mass tomorrow night. Yeah, this, you know, I loved school. I really did love school. What does AF say? Almost full. I think I might go now because I think it's saying almost full. I'll go about 20 minutes, no, less than 20 minutes now, the videoing, and it's 2:20. I'm just going, I want to go out to the cemeteries and just, that's what I might just do now. So there'll be no videoing today. So I will see you in my next video. Depends what I'm going to do tomorrow. I hope it's fine because I do want to go to Kingy Beach. So I am going to love you and leave you for today. Hope you've had a good Easter. Whatever you've done today, I hope it was a great one. So I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. So everybody, bye.